1644, Tower 49, this is Mission Control. How y'all doing this lovely morning?
This is Jack Harper. I'm good to go.
Are you an effective team?
We are an effective team.
Jack is a futuristic blue-collar guy, basically. He's a guy who, he fixes drones, and he's in charge of security for the resource gatherers and those big machines that are gathering up Earth's seawater, to be utilized for the new colony on Titan. And that's his job. Every day he goes down to Earth, and Vika stays in the Sky Tower. And he essentially is just fixing the drones and trying to not get killed by the scavs, the aliens in the film.
60 years ago, Earth was attacked. We won the war, but lost the planet. Humanity had to leave the Earth. We had to unlearn what it meant to call something our home. Remnants of the scavenger army still remain on the surface. My job is security and drone maintenance with a mop-up crew. 166 is back online.
Well, in this story, there has been another one of those world catastrophes. Some alien force has come down, has pretty much eliminated most of us. And those of us who are left are guerrilla fighters, surviving, fighting back as best we can.
This is Jack Harper. I'm good to go.
2 more weeks, Jack, and we can finally leave and join the others. Don't take any chances.
There's some serious action sequences in this movie, and I've never done something on this scale, and I thought it would be. When Joe talked about it, it sounded amazing.
He feels such a pull to the Earth, to home, that this is his home. I think that theme, it's a big theme in the film, what is your home? And this is his home, and he is questioning whether he wants to leave or not, but all the resources are going, and Vika can't wait to go to Titan. That she has done the 5-year tour of duty, and she is ready to move on.
Tom is a champion. Tom has such an incredible work ethic, and he loves as hard as he works, and he plays when he works, so that everybody around him, everyone who is lucky enough to be around him, are surrounded by joy and enthusiasm for what they're going to do and excitement. And it's felt very natural working with him, with the Jack and Vika. Our whole relationship, Jack and Vika, has been very natural and so much fun and rewarding and fulfilling and all of the things that I suppose it's supposed to be. And I really admire him. I really look up to him and have a great deal of respect for him.
Tom is so thorough. First of all, he's the most hard-working actor I've ever met, and he's very smart. He knows. It's funny because he pays attention to the smallest details. I must say I've learned a lot on this movie, and the biggest part is thanks to Tom.
He's an extraordinary actor, I think. I've always thought of him as being, every time I see him, particularly in some of the non-action movies that he's done, he's just shown such talent, such depth, And the words that have come back to me about people who have met him is sweet. And I've met him a number of times, and I concur that he's a gentle, sweet soul. But the way I would describe him, one word, is authentic.
get over the grave. Yeah, right.
Action.
And I read the latest draft of the script, and it was beautiful, really beautiful. Gripping and thrilling and frightening and terrifying. Made you address what it was to be human and the things that you hold dear to you.
I couldn't wait to go to Iceland. I'd never been there, first of all. Just absolutely stunning country. And when you get there, it's hauntingly beautiful.
Okay, let's do it. So more fire. I think we should do fire behind the boat ship too. Like debris got thrown. Perfect. Around. Hey George. Awesome. Mark. Ready and action.
There are only so many stories in the universe, and Joe has combined his immense talents in many fields to create something that is genuinely, truly unique. And as I cracked the script open, as we say, and understood what I, in fact, was being asked to do, this is a very special film, and proud to be a part of it.
And we were there when it was daylight for 24 hours. The expanse is, Joe's eye and how he shot it is just so fast, and it just seems to go on forever. And to, as the film takes place 60 years from now, to be, the East Coast it's just hauntingly beautiful. It's extraordinary.
It was just a great script. It made me think. It's one of those, it's a big sci-fi action adventure, I guess you could call it. But at the same time, at its core, it's a very simple story. So that I like. Then, of course, on top of that, you add, probably the biggest movie star of the last 20 years, Tom Cruise, and just, getting a chance to work with him, and then Morgan Freeman and Joe Kosinski, the director. It's, it wasn't a difficult choice. Joe he knows so much about movie making, and clearly he knows the story. I mean, he created the story. It's very. What I like is that he's very aware of the details. I mean, he will get it right. He will take his time, and that's important on a movie like this, because at the very core of it, it's a very, you have this huge sci-fi action movie adventure, but then if you go into the core, very few people. It's a story about these relationships, and he knows what he's doing. He knows how to make the big set pieces and also these small intimate scenes. So, and then he's a nice guy, and that's just a bonus.
He's very specific, and he's attentive to every little detail too, which is, it's funny, it makes them, him and Tom, be very similar in that thing. Joe sees everything, I'm actually amazed. He would notice every slightest change, or in everything, whether it's frame or emotion.
Very forthcoming with information, and working with him is a joy because he's a perfectionist. I can see that he knows exactly what he wants, and he wants that.
Ready and action.
He's the leader of at least one contingent of these fighters. And he's a very angry man.
It's like a huge drama, very accessible, and then on top of that, you're surprised, the whole way through, which I love that.
I do the stunts. When I look back and I'm a lover of film, so I watch a lot of movies. And in growing up, looking at, Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd, Charlie Chaplin, the physicality of a character comes through, and that you can put the camera in places where you may not necessarily be able to put it there if I don't do the stunt. And it's also, if it's character, and it's storytelling, then we do it. We design the things around me. I don't do it just to do it, just to do a stunt. It's storytelling for me, and it's how can I best bring the audience into the action, bring the audience into the story, and that's how we always look at it.
Is it possible to miss a place you've never been? To mourn a time you've never lived? Do you have any memories before the security went?
Our job is not to remember.